Niverville, are home prices going down? Is the real estate market dropping? Let's go over the data for the past 6 months of 2022, and you can make an informed, educated decision. I think you'll find that the media is blowing things just a little bit out of proportion. All data is going to be from MLS for single residential detached homes. I'm Stephen Olyniuk, Remax Performance Realty. Hey, just like to say, if you like our content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and push that notification bell so you get notified whenever we put a video out. And if you like or leave a comment, that helps us out on YouTube so much. So any of your real estate related questions, put them in below or reach out to us and let's have a real estate conversation. We're never too busy to have that conversation. Right, let's start taking a look at the data for Niverville. Today's date currently is Thursday, July 14th, 2022, and all data is as of today, showing 116 listings since January 1st in Niverville. Currently, there are 12 active and 79 have sold, 0 that are pending sale, and 1 has been voluntarily withdrawn, 24 expired. And that's a large number of expiries, but yet it isn't because we have a lot of new builds in a neighborhood. That is typical. Now we're going to pull down here and take a look at some of the averages. First off, the average square footage of homes in the Niverville area of the 116 homes that were listed is 1,321 square feet. The average listing price of $426,000. Now the average sold price is $399,572, and the average sold to list ratio is 102.7, meaning the houses are sold on average of 2.7% over asking price. But if you look at this, you go, well, sold prices are $399, but yet list price is $426. How is that possible? Well, when you have a large amount of new builds too, you'll have homes that haven't sold yet, and it could be more expensive homes, but yet cheaper homes have sold. And to give you an example, there is a $949,000 house that has been listed and not sold. The most expensive home that was sold was $675,000. So that gives you a little bit of an idea where it can throw this off. Here's your true number of what's selling above asking price. And then your DOM days on market has been 28. So now let's take a look at the last 5 years. So if we take a look at 2017, the average selling price was $337, and then 2018 it dropped down to $331, then up to $355. So a little bit different there. A lot of the markets we've seen there was a drop in both 2018 and 2019, it coming up a little bit, and then a larger number usually in 2020. But you actually went down in 2020 at 349, then up to 400,000, and now 423 being the average sale price in the Niverville area. I think you're going to pull back slightly on the average sale price there in Niverville, and a little bit more inventory coming to market is one of the reasons. Few buyers pulling out because interest rates are scaring them off, or they're just not being approved for as much money. So the interest rate isn't a bad interest rate. 5 years ago was a very good interest rate. We have just gotten used to a 1.5% interest rate. And so that's a little different mindset that will change over time. Again, not a bad interest rate where we're at right now. So what is this going to mean for the value of your home? Well, we can do a complimentary report on your house, your neighborhood, give you an accurate number of what your home would be worth. But it's not a bad thing for things to pull back and settle down a little bit. We couldn't keep going on with the increases the way they are. As you can see, inflation has gone up, and housing prices is one of the big parts of inflation. But one of the only ways that you can curb inflation, buy real estate. Wouldn't you look like a hero if you bought in 2017 where houses were $337 and now they're around $423? That's about $80,000 different there in a matter of 5 years. So over a 10-year span, you really have a good increase. Real estate in Manitoba just steadily goes up, and about every 10 years we've seen the jump, and this is where we've seen the jump right now. And we usually do see a little bit of a pullback, and then within a couple of years after that, it's gone past the pullback and on and upward beyond again. So maybe you're thinking once it pulls back a little bit, maybe that's a good time to buy an investment property. Good time for you to hedge inflation, get yourself a revenue property or something like that. Or maybe you're thinking of moving up. And if you're moving up, let's say you're in a $300,000 house and the market pulled back 10%. Well, that's $30,000. But if you're buying a $500,000 and it pulls back 10%, that's $50,000. You're already up $20,000. So anybody that's moving up in houses is a great thing. And then the other side of it is, if you're not moving, you're not selling your house, it doesn't matter. The only time that you ever gain or lose in real estate is if you are selling your house. And if you're not selling, it doesn't matter. And as you can see, the market just constantly continues going up in Manitoba. And so if you have any real estate related questions, let us know. If you're thinking of listing your home, we could go through all the data with you. You can make an informed, educated decision, and we will make this a stress-free process. If you're thinking about buying it, we've got some great strategies in place, and it's going to get a little easier for buyers as a little more inventory comes to market, but it's still a great seller's market out there. And if you want to know what the difference between a seller's balance and a buyer's market is, we could go over that with you. Just reach out to us. Let's have a conversation. Thanks for watching Niverville. We'll be back again next week, and we'll with our weekly marketing reports. In the meantime, any real estate related questions, we'd love to chat with you. Have a great day, everyone.